Hello folks and welcome to Movie Mad channel. It is Sunday and it's about 10 o'clock in the morning or 10:30 and I am going to do one of my shelf videos for you. But I actually can't remember. I think I've missed out a whole mini shelf at the side here. So I'm going to show that first and then I'll move down to the shelf that I'm talking about. And we'll do that in a second. And I was going to jump in the shower, but we've got this deal right now where you get electricity between 11 AM and 4 PM half price. So I'm going to do my video first and then I'll get my half price shower. So without further ado, let's move on to my shelf number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and Tiny Edition. I don't think I've shown this Tiny Edition, but if I have, forgive me, but you're going to get to see it twice. Anyone has watched the series and they don't know if it's, and put it in the comments, then you can let me know. All I'll do is I might film that bit separately, I'll put it up, and I can always edit it out if I have done it before, so we'll do that. Right, well let's get on to the shelf. Hi folks, as I was saying, I'm moving on to shelf number 5 it is, but I honestly can't remember if I've done this wee bit up here or not. If I have, I apologise, but if I've not, you can watch it now. If I have, you can just skip ahead a few minutes and skip these. How many is it? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So, Species. This is one that's just came out on 4K and I would like to get Species on 4K. Second one's not too bad. Third one is terrible. I think there's a fourth one which I've not even seen. Second one's not too bad, where there's a male species one, but this was an absolute classic horror movie when that came out. Michael Madsen, Forest Whitaker. I should mention, what's the name of the girl that plays the species woman?
I can't remember.
I can't remember either. And it's not on it, but that is one I will upgrade to 4K. I'm going to put my glasses on and have a look. I'll put my glasses on and have a look. It's not on the front of the case, no. You would have thought she would be top star. Well, she is, but you know what I mean. Listed. Ah, I remember. It's Natasha Henstridge. That's a lie. I didn't remember. I just looked up on the case. I put my glasses on behind the scenes so I could read the case.
My house was a twerp.
There we go. Next we have a Jennifer Lawrence film that I can't remember much about, but I think I'll watch it again. Me and James watched The Hunger Games last night because he wanted to watch it. I enjoyed The Hunger Games. A film that should never be changed. Tropic Thunder. I've had combined this one. You ever seen Tropic Thunder? It's funny. Tom Cruise, Ben Stiller, Jack Black. It's like they're making a war movie, but they're doing they're on a set and it's like a comedy. It's just funny. And Tom Cruise is the evil bad guy in it. Just even funnier. Yeah. Oh, another one I am definitely going to upgrade. I need to start listing these down. Well, that's not true because I have actually listed Event Horizon down, but it's 18 in CX at the moment. I'd much prefer it closer to 10. But Sam Neill, Lawrence Fishburne, another great movie. Tomb Raider. I enjoy that one, but I do prefer the Angelina Jolie ones, I think. This is still a good movie though. I'm surprised she didn't get a second one. Cookie! I'm filming here!
Because I know I'm looking.
Hope and Glory. a story of war in the Blitz, where the children are left to their own devices, and I think it's a good movie. One that with Mark Hamill, I tried to watch it and I couldn't get in there. It's The Guyver. Then we have all sealed, by the way. And you know what? I've watched these all recently. I'm sure you know from Roy's channel why I've got The Fly, and that's because Roy asked me to pick it up in a shop for him because he went and picked it up when he was on holiday. They went and put the Jeff Goldblum thing in it, and they wouldn't exchange. They wouldn't swap the discs back. So I found a copy in my CX, and I was going to post it to Roy, but he said to me, "You should watch it first." And I really enjoyed the Vincent Price Fly, much better than
I've never seen that. That's not one of the remake.
Well, you did.
You're not the remake either.
What I'm saying to you is, you'd be surprised how good it is. So when I said to Roy that was the case, he said, "Just keep it." I said, "No, I got that for you." But I found I was at ice hockey one night, and I seen a sealed copy going on eBay for £5, and I bid on it, and I got it. Next one is the Jeff Goldblum one, which I really enjoy as well. And that is the original. Well, it's not the original Fly, because that one's original Fly, but that's original to me Fly, where he's falling apart with Gina Davis, and that's absolutely excellent. But in all honesty, it's probably not the better movie. Probably not the better movie, but The Fly 2. I enjoy The Fly 2 more than I enjoy The Fly, and not to say they're not all good movies. I'd watch them in order. I'd watch them all in order. Right, so we'll move down to the bit that I'm actually going to film now. I hope that bit isn't a repeat. If it is, I've probably done it better. So 2 for the price of 1. Right, let's pause and let's get down to the right bit of the shelf. So here we are at the mini shelf before we do the main shelf. And I've got to admit, I've not watched a lot of the films on this one. The Killers, Arrow Academy, don't know anything about it because I've not watched it. The Sorcerer with Roy Scheider, I have watched that. That's a remake of, what film is it? Wages of Fear. I do enjoy it. Is it a favourite? Probably not though. I got this one because it's got... I got this one because it's a Western, and I do like a Western, but I've just not got to it yet. This one I picked up because Sam Neill's in it, and it's Sleeping Dogs, so I thought that'd be good. Another Western from the Arrow Academy. Marlon Brando and One-Eye Jacks. Again, another Western I've not seen yet. Next one we have is Clive Owen and Children of Men. I have seen that, and I do enjoy that film. I do. I like the concept that there's no more children being born on Earth. And we've done it to ourselves. And we're trying to reverse it. Next we have the 4K, which was kindly sent to me, of Trap. Good movie. It kept me entertained the whole way throughout. A lot of people didn't like it. I liked the bit that was in concert bit much better than the second half, but still a decent movie, I thought anyway. Piranha. Watched it. Joe Dante's Piranha. Watched it. My lights went off for some reason over here. I have to say, I didn't enjoy it. Sorry, but I didn't. I prefer the Piranha with Christopher Lloyd and Elizabeth Shue and Kelly Brook. It's also got who was the guy who Sliders in it?
I can't remember his name. It was Georgie.
Yeah, he plays Georgie in the big. What's it? Oh, what is his name? That's why I like doing these shelf videos. It gives you a little bit of debate. But I can't remember. We also got the Quartermaster in the Pit. Have watched it. Again, it wasn't really that great for me. The Maze Runner. Do I like these films? Yes. Do I think they're excellent? Do I think they compare to the Hunger Games? No. But that isn't just the Maze Runner in here. And you'll see that this is what I do with my movies. Look, That's the Maze Runner, but I've got all 3 covers for every Maze Runner in there, and I've got the Scotch Trials and the Death Cure, so I've combined them all. So I've got 3 movies in that one particular bit. Why am I not focusing camera? So 3 movies for the price of 1 space. I can live with that because I have watched them a couple of times, and you know, I like to forget movies and then rewatch them again and then see them. Would I watch them over the Hunger Games? Probably not. Would I watch them in conjunction with Hunger Games? Yeah. I'm going on about the Hunger Games. I was going to chuck it out, but actually I have really enjoyed them. And by the way, I still can't find it. So there we go. Let's move over to the main shelf. Let's pause for a sec while I look at this, folks. All the dust for the kitchen being done again. I think I'm going to have to get a duster and dust that before I continue. Didn't mind me, folks. I'm just getting the duster. Here we are. The dust doesn't half accumulate on your shelf when you're not paying attention. Or, there we go. Right, so there we go. So Roy will appreciate this bit. This is my very, very small Eureka collection. Some of them are Masters of Cinema, some of them are not. And I pick these up from time to time. Roy really likes the movies in the Eureka collection, and that's great, but there's some of them that just aren't for me. But there are some that are, and these are some of the ones I've got. Some of them I've picked up because they were reasonably priced at the time, and I've not got to them yet. But there is a few in there that I really enjoy. Fright Night, I enjoy that one. Can bring you out. Let's take you right out so we can get a little bit of space. But Fright Night with Roddy McDowall, Chris Sarandon and Amanda Bear. I do enjoy that one. Lucky. Never watched it, but I got it cheap. This is a really good movie. And this is Steve Martin and Daryl Hannah and Roxanne. It's a comedy about Steve Martin, a guy who's got a giant nose. It sounds like it would be a terrible film, but it's not. Oh, this is one of my favourites. Star Trek have used this in a couple of episodes and almost got in trouble. But Lou Gossett Jr. and Dennis Quaid and Enemy Mine, that's a great movie. This one I haven't seen yet, but I picked up relatively cheap, and it's who is that? Brooke Shields in Blue Lagoon. The Birdman of Alcatraz. I'm pretty sure I have watched that. Burt Lancaster, but it's been a long while. Another Robert Mitchum one. The Friends of Eddie Coyle. Again, I think I've watched it, but not for a long time. Wolf Creek, the first series. 3 Days of the Condor with Robert Redford. I have watched it. It's a reasonable film. Is it one of my favourites of his? No, it's not, but it's still decent. Picked up this Masters of Cinema because it's got Sean Connery in it, and that's Defence, but I haven't watched it yet. This one I seen cheap on Amazon, and I thought that's one that it's a Masters of Cinema. Probably end up. That's the thing with Masters of Cinema. They all are going. Roy will tell you. I'm sure he's got more and more. The prices on them are going so sky high at the moment. If you see them, and you pick them up, you're better to pick them up and get rid of them if you didn't like them than not pick them up and miss out. Because if you pick them up and get rid of them, guaranteed you're getting your money back. I know that's why you should collect movies, but it's the fact is if you didn't get it then you might be spending triple the money to get it. That's another one I picked up. Not watched it yet. It's Laura. I better move on along a bit. Let's move along a bit. Here we are. Eureka with Gene Hackman. That's why I got that one. I haven't watched it yet though. This one, I don't know why I picked up. I think it was like £2. Hitler's Hollywood. It's always propaganda. Opus Rex. Opus Rex. Again, not one I've watched yet. Now, if you want a war movie, you can't go wrong with that one. You just can't. I think I'm getting the glare on this one. You can't really see it, can you? Let's see if we can turn that light off and get a little bit less glare for you. Nope, I can't. It's not doing any difference. It must be the sunlight. Sorry folks, we'll turn it that way so you can see better. There we go. Paths of Glory. I'll bring it right in. Paths of Glory. That's a great war movie. Next one is the Charlton Heston one. And I have watched halfway through this one, but I have not finished it. I think I was watching it one day and I had to do something else and I turned it off and I never got back to it. And that is Touch of Evil with Charlton Heston. It says Orson Welles, but Charlton Heston's in it. Next one is one I do like with Peter O'Toole, The Night of the Generals. Great war movie. Well, it's more a murder mystery during war than actually a war movie. Next one, another Western one, because I say I do like my Westerns, and if you see them, you may as well get them. And that is The Man from Laramie with James Stewart. If you have any comments on any of these, I'm sure Roy will tell me that they are all great films, and that there isn't a one that I shouldn't watch in there. And the last one in my Eureka collection, I say, it's not a 300 set, it's a 10 or 12 set, and it's a foreign affair. And I picked that one up again because it was in CX. It was relatively cheap. Well, I say relatively cheap. It was £10. It was vouchers, and we picked that one up because, as I say, if you watch it and you don't like it, guaranteed you're going to be getting your money back when you trade it in. Oh, we do have this one here, which is Two-Lane Blacktop. Again, another one I picked up in CX that I haven't watched it. I did pick this one up, and I did pick this up to watch it because I thought it was like a sci-fi horror, and it is, and it's called Pulse. It's where electricity comes alive and tries to kill you. Did I enjoy it? See, when you have to ask yourself, did you enjoy it? Did you really enjoy it? Am I just saying I enjoyed it to justify my purchase? Is it a movie that I would rewatch again? Yes. Would it be like a movie that I'd watch 5 or 6 times again? No. So, take it that what you will, where you think where I think it's going to be. Next, we start to move into, this used to be what I called my favourite shelf. I put all my favourites on it, but it started to evolve because I've got a lot of my favourites on 4K now, and there's a lot of combinations in here as well now. So, for example, American Beauty, I do really enjoy that film with Kevin Spacey. It's probably got another Kevin Spacey film in it. And in fact, it's got another 2 Kevin Spacey films in it. So this is combined with 3. It's got LA Confidential inside. And also The Usual Suspects. And as I've said before, all of the cases for these, all of the covers for these are hidden at the back of the other ones. So if I ever want to change my shelves up and say, oh, I quite fancy having The Usual Suspects in the front, then I'll do that. Like so. And then, it looks like I've got a completely different movie, but there's 3 in there. Like so. But I could have done that a bit better. Next one, this isn't combined, but it's The Poseidon Adventure with Gene Hackman. Again, another good film. Probably better. I'm filming my shelf, I should be showing you a bit better. Let's put that there. There we go. What we got next? I think Larry has just picked this up on 4K. This would be a good 4K get. So it is a film that I watch repeatedly at night times. Only Battle of the Bulge. It's A Bridge Too Far. Sean Connery, Gene Hackman, Anthony Hopkins. There's so many good cast in that. You're like, it's unbelievable. Ian McShane is in it as well. There's just so many good people in it. Don't Go Into the House. An Arrow one, and I didn't even realise that was on the shelf there. I picked it up because it was £5. Have I watched it yet? No. Again, this is where I've been sort of doing better lately and watching the films, or if I've no desire to watch them at all, getting rid of them. Will I get rid of that one? I'm not too sure, but for now, it's still there. I actually forgot it was still there till I went to this. Next, classic Patrick Swayze for me. Really enjoy watching Steel Dawn over and over again. Reminds me of my childhood, watching it on VHS. The same with the Body Check, but it's not Body Check, it's Youngblood. Ice hockey movie. Hard Rain. Another good Morgan Freeman, Christian Slater movie. About a heist of an armoured car that goes wrong. Flight of the Phoenix. I have watched the original with James Stewart, and that's why I purchased it on Amazon Germany. I think I got it on a really great deal. But do I enjoy the Dennis Quaid one better? That's a tough one. I do enjoy the Dennis. I'm going to say it. I do enjoy the Dennis. That could be a controversial opinion. It's probably because I've seen it first. It was the first one I've seen. I didn't know it was a remake. But this is a fine movie also. It's very good. Well, next I've got a bit more Swayze action in Point Break. It's Tank Girl. Is it Laura Petty? Keanu Reeves, Patrick Swayze, and we've also, as I say, that is combined with Ghost. I was going to say I See Dead People, but that's The Sixth Sense. Sam Wheat from Whoopi Goldberg. That's what she does, eh? Then we have another Liam Neeson movie over here. This probably should be in my Liam Neeson section, to be fair. A Scottish Liam Neeson playing Rob Roy. I'm going to have a look and see if he's if I've combined this with one. I haven't. It's just combined with the DVD, so maybe another Liam Neeson one can go in there. What would you combine with Rob Roy for Liam Neeson? I don't know. I picked this one up because it's got all. I've seen it once, I think, but I haven't. I was in the CX, and it's got lots of my favourite actors in it. Rob Lowe, Thomas E. Hill, Emilio Estevez, Ralph Macchio, and it's The Outsiders. Next we've got Stephen King's It. Is that that's the one with Tim Curry, isn't it? He plays the guy. He plays the clown.
As long as it's another, if it's original, yes, it's Tim Curry.
This one.
Yes, that's Tim Curry.
Yeah. I prefer the remakes. Sorry again.
I've not seen the remakes.
You know, see, you have Soul with Georgie, where he's in it, and it's got totally different. You have Soul.
I've not seen the remake.
You must have seen it with me, surely. We then have Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. We then move on to another favourite of mine with Matthew Broderick, War Games. This camera's been a pain today. So, War Games with Matthew Broderick. Have I combined this with one? I don't think I have. I've got Ferris Bueller's Day Off and I've got Godzilla, but they are both on 4K, so they can't get really combined. But I've combined it with the DVD for now. What other Matthew Broderick movies could we get and combine with that one? I've got Godzilla on 4K. Got Ferris Bueller on 4K. I'm pretty sure there's a, like, Christmas one. Christmas with it. Is it Christmas with the... No, Christmas with the Cranks. It's the other one. You know...
Deck the Halls.
Deck the Halls. I would combine that with Deck the Halls because I do like... I don't know if Deck the Halls has got a Blu-ray though. That's another good Matthew Broderick one. With Danny DeVito. Broadchurch Special Edition. I just got that and I just put it on the shelf because there was a space. Not watched it yet. We then have Layer Cake with Daniel Craig, and I've combined that. Have I not? No, I haven't. I haven't combined Layer Cake yet. But I think this is an underrated war film. I really like this one. And it's Defiance. where Daniel Craig is playing a Jew and they've managed to got a secret camp in the woods and they're fighting against the Nazis. I think that's a great movie. I think it's very underrated. Also, it's got the invasion in that one with I'll switch the cover so you can see. Invasion with Nicole Kidman. Now that has came out on 4K, but I don't know if I can justify getting it because I like it, but I don't repeatedly watch it. Now saying that, it is in my CX at the moment for £18, but the Arrow one is. Would I get it? Maybe if it drops a few pound in price. Would I like to have it in 4K? Yes. Would I watch it repeatedly? Probably no. So I can't really justify getting that for myself right now. Next one, I was sent this as they got an upgraded copy. One of my friends, and I watched it, and I'll be honest with you, I didn't enjoy it. I really thought I was going to enjoy it, a sci-fi one, but it just was too out there for me. It was just too out there. We've got some classic Addams Family. I really need to get Addams Family Values, don't I? And I'll combine that when I get that, eh? Well, that's the one with Christina Ricci, eh? Addams Family Values with Uncle Fester. I will get Addams Family Values in it. Yeah, I'll definitely get Addams Family Values. This one is a revenge thriller. It's with Danny Dyer and Gillian Anderson. I think it's actually a pretty good movie. And that's Straight Heads. Brutal, but good movie. We then have a copy of Jaws 2 on 4K. Let's move along a little bit. Getting too far away. Picked that up for £10. That's a great deal. I haven't watched the second one yet. It's been a long time since I've seen Jaws 2. Roy Snyder. And we follow that up with another Roy Snyder film of Blue Thunder with the helicopter. I do like him in Sequest as well. That's another one I do want to get on Blu-ray. We then go on to Paul Newman with Cool Hand Luke. You can't eat that. I don't think I could eat 50 eggs. Could you eat 50 eggs?
I can barely eat 2, never mind 50.
He eats 50. 50 eggs is a challenge. Right.
Make them into scrambled egg in a very
No, 50 boiled eggs. He just eats 50 boiled eggs. I don't know if he didn't actually do it, I don't think, but another great movie. Did I say Paul Newman there? It's not Paul Newman, it's Steve McQueen. I get the two mixed up because
they've got very, very gorgeous eyes.
it's because they're in one of my favourite films, which is The Town and Inferno. And I get them mixed up in that sometimes. So sorry about that, Steve McQueen. And Steve McQueen and Dustin Hoffman in Papillon, or Papillion. I thought it's Papillon. Papillion. Why are we going... Come on, camera, give me a break. That is a great film. I really enjoy it. I used to watch that over and over again when it was on TV. Anytime that came on, I'd watch it. I still would watch it now. Why is The Great Escape not there? It must be there. I must have combined it. Le Mans. Movie that Steve McQueen I've not watched yet. I bet you The Great Escape's in here. No, it's not. It's The Getaway that's in here. What have I done with my copy of The Great Escape?
It did The Great Escape.
What?
It did The Great Escape. It escaped.
I must be going... Where is my copy of The Great Escape? I must have combined it. I must have. I wouldn't have got rid of that, for sure. Definitely would. Maybe I've combined it with The Tower of Inferno. We'll have a look in a second. We then move on to a everybody calls him Jimmy Stewart, don't they? But I'm James. I don't like to be called Jimmy. So I'm calling him James. And I picked that up.
Probably when the answer to
Yeah.
the answer.
I picked that up last year, and this has been a long time coming. This is on 4K. I think I should try and get that one for Christmas. Is the 4K of It's a Wonderful Life. I've got the Blu-ray, but that is a great movie. And do we watch that every? Yeah, when
I do, you don't.
you
I've
do.
only just started watching it, but I do, you don't.
Yes, but I've watched it twice. I've watched it the last 2 Christmases. I have, and it's a very, very good movie. What's the name of the angel?
Can't remember.
Clarence. Clarence is the name of the angel, isn't it? Yes, and I picked this up. Roy says it's not a great movie. I've not watched it yet. It's on 4K. Stop blurring my camera. It's the trial. And last of all, I'm guaranteeing you my Great Escape's combined with this one, because is The Great Escape one of my favourite films? I do like watching it, but is it better than Tower of Inferno for me? It's not. No, I really like watching Tower of Inferno. And this is, you hate Richard Chamberlain, but I didn't hate him.
I just can't stand the man.
And it's right. Look, The Great Escape's combined with Tower of Inferno, but for me, out of all the Blu-rays, okay, that I've ever seen, I think the Tower of Inferno has the best picture on a Blu-ray that I've ever seen. And it's absolutely excellent. So I'd really, really like to get that on 4K. But for now, that's it. And we're done with shelf number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, hope you've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed doing it. If you've got any comments on any of the films, please let me know. If you've got any comments on my style or anything like that, let me know too. But no, I'm going to change it. Alright, thanks very much guys. Catch you next time. If you do want to like the video and subscribe, that would be helpful for the channel. You know the drill. I'll catch you later. Thanks very much.